Hello and welcome to another update video about TLT, the iShares 20+ year Treasury bond ETF. Been very popular videos, so a lot of people asked for an update. Not much happened though, not much happened, but maybe let's zoom out first on the weekly chart. It's about to make a new all-time low basically, very interesting, but it has hit a key support area there. As you can see, first of all, we have a corrective move to the upside, WXY or ABC, depends on how you count it. That doesn't matter so much. Important is that we have a 5-wave move to the downside that we're going to talk about. And this 5-wave move is complete or nearly complete. It can always extend further. And I'm not saying we get a reversal from here, but if we get a reversal, the ideal spot to get it would be between now and $80.80 basically. It is key structural support here, and it would be likely to get a bit of a bounce. Also, TLT is very much overextended to the downside, and you see it on the weekly chart. Obviously, it's oversold even on the weekly here. There is a trend line that you can use on the RSI that can tell you when the trend might be shifting. RSI trend lines can be a little bit more objective than price trend lines. There's a bit more work to do. But I think we have a small bullish divergence on the weekly RSI. Now, there's a lot of work to do. This is obviously the weekly overview, so takes time for that to play out. But we've got, as you can see here, off the high, 5 waves to the downside. Now, 5 waves to the downside could mean in the yellow count that this move down was just an A wave. The move up that should happen would be a corrective rally. So we're not looking for an impulse up. We're looking for a corrective rally. And then we would get the C wave to the downside. Or in the white count, it would be a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a 4, and a 5. Not necessarily what I'm watching for, but they should move together until here, okay? So we're going to track that going forward. Basically what that means, we're watching for a bounce. Probably hasn't started yet, but this is the area definitely where we want to be monitoring the chart, put our alerts onto the system, and basically, yeah, be on high alert for a potential reversal. So let's take a look here at the last wave down, this 5th wave. We want to do a bit of micro counting and look at the microstructure. This is the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, I can only tell you again what I said last time. The absolute minimum expectation, or the absolute, yeah, I mean, the level that needs to break for me to say really that we've bottomed minimally is $89.50, that 50% retracement level of that last wave down. If we don't even break above that level, I can't really talk about, okay, we've bottomed. I can watch for a low, but it probably hasn't shown yet. And the move down there, or that current sideways move down there, doesn't really give me much confidence we have bottomed already. So anyway, in this 5th wave, we need 5 waves. I've got a wave 1, I've got a 2, 3, 4, 5. That last wave, is that enough? I think we can already count 5 waves down in wave 5. However, that last sideways move here looks more like a triangle. And I think we have to anticipate, at least, we have to allow for another low. Because if I'm adding some waves here, my view would be that this was a 1, this was a 2, this was actually the 3, this could be a wave 4 triangle, and then the wave 5 to the downside. Okay, so let me change the wave degree and color. It would be possible that this is the 3 as well, okay, but this just doesn't give me much confidence. So I think one more low is reasonable. Certainly that 3rd wave is long enough. Zooming into the detail, I mean, this is looks really good like a triangle. Also comes down quite aggressively. Hasn't broken that triangle, but if it's a triangle, I mean, it's ideal for a wave 4 really. As a triangle, let me see. I mean, it might even be that we say, okay, we had a 3 here, we had the 4 here actually, and then this is a small 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, basically just one more low in wave 5. I've run out of wave degrees, however. So then we would have here a small 1, 2, 3. This could be a wave 4. This fits better, I think. So just change the color here. instead of changing all the wave degrees. And then this small fourth wave here that starts to play out on Monday the 23rd, this would then be here an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, a D wave, E wave. Could be perfectly complete, that triangle. And now if we now break down, yeah, I mean, this could send us down to that sort of $80.80 level roughly. Okay, so we take a trend line here, we add a trend line to the chart. Okay, so a break below that could indicate the triangle is broken. Best signal that a triangle breaks is a break below the B wave low. That's here at $83.10, yeah, roughly. And then we should follow through to the downside. Target, we take the height. Normally we add it to the end of the E wave, okay? And then it would take us down to $81.90. Some people add it to the breakout point, and it would still be within that support area. But normally, as per Elliott wave, we take it to the end of the E wave, okay? So yeah, watching for that. Let's track that. But the move down is quite aggressive. That's typically what you would see after a triangle break. You normally expect a swift and rapid move to the opposite side of the E wave. Now, at the moment, the triangle could still extend further. We haven't broken anything. We're still making higher lows and lower highs. But ultimately, what we need to see is a break below the D wave low first at 83.20. And then, yeah, just below that $83.10. Those two levels need to be taken out. It sort of tries to break the trend line. They are always a bit subjective anyway. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. And that would mean in the next few days we should see this play out. So I have no evidence it is bottomed. It doesn't really look like it yet. I keep you updated. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, also intraday updates regularly, I think very important to be up to date at the moment. Now, if the YouTube videos are sufficient or not, that's entirely up to you. But if you want to be up to date, then check out the Stocks and S&P 500 subscription. You find a link in the description, and we also cover some stocks regularly. So yeah, hopefully you like the update. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.